Gardens, right in the heart of Geelong. Fantastic start, big crowds out. I think, Phil, that's been one of the highlights is the crowds this weekend have been outstanding.
The crowds have been large and probably some of the largest we've seen, in fact, especially on the climb of Shallambra Crescent. Scott Sunderland setting it off, and then right from the gun came the attack from the young guns of Australia and the future of Australian cycling. 3 of them getting away at first, including Jackson Medley there, but then a latecomer took him 8 kilometres to realise they weren't going to be caught for a while, so Zach Marriage went and caught up with them, making a group of 4. 4 Australians, only 2 teams represented, and they were wildcard teams for the event. They went out with a plan, which I hadn't worked out for a while. They were going to win all the prizes along the road. Do you know, by the end of the day, they were netting $10,000 for those 4 hours in the saddle. The beauty of the 13th beach, and they continued on. This was a big surprise again, approaching the first sprint in Torquay, and it was an attack by Jackson Medley, and he gets away, he comes in on his own, and he didn't wait because the next sprint was not that far away. He wanted to stitch that competition up before the race was half over. This was the tragedy of the day. It was the crash there by Onley, because Oscar Onley there falling off. He's gone to hospital with a suspected broken collarbone. Let's hope he's okay, because he was one of our men that we thought might be featuring at the end. The race pushed on as the 2 riders continued to push on by themselves here, and they were now reversing. It was now Marriage in charge, and he was making victory in the King of the Mountains competition for Shimano. And then it was coming together as these 2 stayed out on front. The other 2 fell back to the bunch, but they continued to lap on Shallambra Crescent. Massive crowd, and they won. Marriage there won every climb, so he got maximum points, while the other one, he won all the sprints, and they netted $5,000 each. So that was a great day for riders who've never remotely earned so much money as a bike, 19 and 20 years of age. Then came the chase, shutting the race right down here, and over the top there it was Dario Cataldo, the oldest man in the race, who nipped over the top in 3rd place. Then it all came down together again. And the battle, this was the decisive climb, the last climb up the hill. We thought this would stitch it up, but they pulled away, in fact, a big group. Narvaez was the rider leading over the top. Then the sprint, chasing down Quinn Simmons in sight of the finishing line. Simmons really looked like he pulled off the move, but on the line it was a photo finish. And Laurence Pithie, Laurence Pithie won by just his tyre in the photo finish. Well done, Laurence, another man with a big future.
Isn't that great? And you get your first World Tour win here. And this is one of the things that Cadel set